Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Yolanda. I am really upset because I just filmed like 10 minutes of my videos and somehow the file was corrupted midway and everything just went up in the air. So today I would like to share with you guys some February favorites and some not so favorites and some empty products that I've gone through in the past few months. I'm going to jump right into it. I don't want to ramble on, so hopefully you will enjoy this video and please give this video a thumbs up. The first product I would like to recommend is a cleanser, and the cleanser today I would like to recommend is from Klavuu, which is a Korean beauty brand, and all of their sort of products are based on, I believe, pearl or marine extracts, and this product specifically is their Pure Pearlsation Revitalizing Facial Cleansing Foam. For me, a good cleanser has to be first of all gentle and effective, so it removes the leftover makeup and residue from dust and debris that the cleansing oil, cleansing balm that I wasn't able to remove. I need a cleanser that doesn't leave my skin feeling tight and parched, and this one is exactly that. It's very soft and gentle, has a beautiful sort of soft luxurious spa-like scent, and it is a foaming cleanser, but it's not super fluffy and foamy. It has just enough foam to provide a little bit of cushion between your hand and your skin, so it's super gentle and it doesn't leave your skin feeling dry afterwards. I recommend this to my friend when she was sleeping over, and also to my mom when she was running out of cleanser, and they both really enjoyed it. They said it's super effective, really comforting, and also just a great cleanser in terms of experiencing the cleansing process overall with this product. So I highly recommend this, and I picked it up from Yes Style, but I believe a few K-beauty websites also carry this, and if you're in Canada, Michaela Beauty, which is one of my top favorite K-beauty website, carries this product as well. The next product I would like to recommend is a lip mask. Personally, I have really dry lips, but I also really like to use tons of lip stains, lip pencils that really dry out my lips. So it's kind of, you know, like I bring onto myself. But I have been given this as a gift from my friend Deanna. Shout out to her, I absolutely adore her. It's from LANEIGE, and it's their lip sleeping mask. And it's the original pink strawberry scented ones. It has a beautiful fruity, like just a very delightful scent overall, and it has a very nice balmy texture. I believe it is designed as like an overnight lip mask, but I often just use it whenever my lips are chapped and feeling dry, and it really sinks into your skin without feeling like greasy or just uncomfortable. It's very soft on your skin, it feels very gentle, and when I use it at night, I feel like when I wake up in the morning, my lips feel a lot more plump and just hydrated, and my lip products go on a lot better with this when I use overnight. So I highly recommend this. Speaking of lip masks in general, I actually personally own the Bite Beauty lip mask as well, and I have the lavender version, and I personally did not enjoy that at all. My lips feel really parched afterwards, and just squeezing out of it too was really difficult because it's very dense, so getting it out is already very challenging, and just overall I did not like that product. It did nothing in terms of hydrating my lips. So I definitely recommend this, and I believe it's a much more affordable option, especially if this is a huge tub and a little bit goes like a long way. The next lip combination, which is actually what I have on right now, is from one of the lipstick is from YSL, and it's the number 52 from the Rouge Pro Couture line. I'm definitely butchering that, but it's a very vibrant neon coral color. This was pretty famous a few years back because of a lead actress from something from the stars. I'll put a sort of poster up there. This was supposedly the lipstick that her makeup artist used on her. So I picked this up this year from Sephora because it was actually on sale. Back then it was really difficult to get a hold of. So I was super excited, and I've been really liking it. Today I did a sort of an opaque layer, but usually I just dab it on and just blend it out, so it gives a more soft diffused look. And on top of it, I've been loving the Heatwave Heatwave Lip Oil from KIKO. I'm slightly nervous because I'm really scared that this file is going to get corrupted again, because that totally came out of nowhere. So I'm constantly looking at the monitor to make sure like nothing gets stopped midway. But it's a beautiful lip oil, very hydrating, very comfortable on your lips, and it gives a beautiful glossy sheen. And a lot of time at work, I'm too lazy to like put on lip balms because all of mine are like the tub sort of container, and with this it just kind of like I just use it as like a lip moisturizer, and I feel it's very effective and also smells really nice. It's super fruity as well. So yeah, I highly recommend this. I bought this in, I believe, in France back when I was visiting. It might not be available anymore, but I'm sure KIKO has lip oil still, just may not be the exact packaging. And this one was in the color number 3, but it's pretty much a clear gloss type of product, and I feel it's not sticky at all because it's an oil as opposed to like a sticky gloss texture. So I highly recommend this lip combo, and you can definitely get this from Sephora, and it's very widely available nowadays. My other favorites, which I don't have it on right now, is a pair of Uggs from Nordstrom. I believe they might be Nordstrom exclusive. I'll try to find the links down below, but it is a pair of waterproof ankle boots, and they're so comfortable, super warm. I got so many compliments whenever I wear them, and I am in love with it. I've worn throughout February every single day pretty much because they're really easy to slip in and out. And for me, I personally don't like the original Uggs that much because I don't think they're that fashionable, whereas this one, I think they're like just a tad more fashion forward in my opinion, and they're really cute with leggings, even with wide leg trousers, just like with a little bit of the fur peeking through the bottom of the trousers, and I think that's like a little nice touch, and it's pretty chic in my opinion. It definitely is not everyone's cup of tea. I think it is pretty loud because of all those fur on the outside, but trust me when I say it's super warm and it keeps your feet nice and insulated because it's waterproof, so you don't have to worry, because the weather condition and the road condition in general in Canada, Toronto right now has been god-awful. So hopefully if you do purchase those, they will keep your feet nice and safe and warm from snow, ice, or anything that's wet and gross outside right now. Something else that I've been really enjoying recently has been reading. I absolutely adore reading. I've been going through a lot of books recently, either audiobook, ebook, or just a physical copy. In February, I finished 7 books in total, and 3 of them are actually poetry. I've been obsessed with Rupi Kaur. I totally don't know how her last name is pronounced, but I absolutely adore her poetry. They are so empowering, very uplifting, and it just gives you a source of confidence from a female perspective, in my opinion, especially if you're going through something, either a breakup or some tough challenges in your life. Especially The Sun and Her Flowers. I believe it was a really wonderful read. It's very quick since it's a poetry collection, but I've saved so many screenshots of her poems just to remind myself to be more grounded, to be happier with who I am, and not to compare myself or stay true to myself. Just overall, I think they're super wonderful and very empowering. Another book that I've loved is actually an audiobook from Elizabeth Gilbert. It is called The Big Magic. It's essentially a book from Elizabeth in terms of how to discover your inner creativity and make it work in your life, either make a career out of it through a variety of methods that you give creativity a sense of respect. She almost described creativity as an individual character, or as a divine being on its own, that we have to respect it and let them take control of us, as opposed to shape creativity and believe everything comes within us. So I believe that's a really interesting perspective, and it gives you a lot of different ideas of how to make creativity and spark creativity in your life, and I think that was a very wonderful book. And because it's narrated by her, and it was a wonderful audiobook, and I highly recommend it, especially if you're a really creative, artistic individual. I will leave some of my favorite musics or songs that I have found recently. There are two artists I'm obsessed with. They're both Chinese artists. One is Lexie Liu, one is Gong, like G-O-N-G. They're both like a modern R&B slash rap style. Like it's a very interesting like modern contemporary twist to your typical conventional like genre of music, and to me it puts me in like a very nice mood, and it makes me feel like dancing, and it's more like contemporary sort of lyrical dance movements that I feel that I would like to dance to whenever I listen to them. And just they're very creative, very talented artists, and I highly recommend their music. And Lexie has a lot of English songs, so they're, you know, wonderful if you are not Chinese or you don't understand Chinese but you're like interested in like discovering new artists, so I highly recommend those two. Now that I have covered all of my favorites this month, let me move on to the not so favorite parts. One of the products that I actually haven't had it for that long, but I immediately knew it is not gonna work for me, and that's really sad because I really wanted it to work for me. And that is none other than the Joan cream from Neogen. Whew. I know it's pretty controversial for me to say that I don't like this product because Joan obviously has a huge following. Neogen itself is a great skincare brand. This just wasn't it. If you aren't aware of it, it's a collaboration between Joankeem on YouTube here with Neogen, which is a K-beauty brand. They did a collaboration for a night and day cream duo. So it comes in two compartments, one for daytime, one for nighttime, and some of the key ingredients in the day cream: vitamin C and green tea, whereas the evening one is vitamin E and lavender. If you know anything about skincare, you might already be wondering and concerned, why is there lavender and a moisturizer? And that's exactly it. I personally thought that the dosage might not be too much, the concentration might not be too much, that it shouldn't be an issue, hopefully for me. However, whenever I use either moisturizer the day or night, my skin feels very parched, very dry. None of them are hydrating for me at all, and I don't consider myself like a super dry skin person. I usually am okay with most moisturizers. They mostly provide enough hydration for me. And with this, even when I have just bought a humidifier and constantly blasting humidifier next to my bed, as well as using hyaluronic acid toner and just making sure that I don't overwash my skin feels super dry with this. And especially the night cream, my cheeks will get really red and irritated, and I'm pretty sure lavender is the culprit, and I'm so upset because I just bought it, so I haven't used too much of it, and I hate when products go to waste. But this product for me was just a total fail, and I personally would not recommend, especially if you have very sensitive or easily irritated skin. I would recommend steering clear of this one, unfortunately. One next product, and that's it in terms of failed or disliked products for this month, is the 100% organic cold pressed Moroccan argan oil from The Ordinary. I've always wanted some sort of oil, and from The Ordinary I've tried their marula oil, which is like the dupe for the Drunk Elephant one. That was okay, I've gone through a whole bottle, but this one stinks so much. Whew. The smell of it is like, I hate to say it, but something like fermented grossness and urine, and oh, just so disgusting. The smell of this is god awful, and I thought I might have gotten a bad bottle. So I was talking to my friend about this, and she said she had exact same issue with the scent, and it's extremely unbearable, and it actually lingers for a while, which is very upsetting. I've been using it and trying to make it work, especially when I just got the night cream because of the lavender that's so soothing and sweet. I was combining with them, but that just did not work well for my skin and my olfactory system overall. It was a very awful experience, and I would not recommend this at all, even just like a hair oil, body oil, anything, because it's so strong and the scent is just absolutely foul. So I do not recommend. Please steer clear of this for your own sake. Now I have covered all of the favorites and not so favorites. I'm going to go through some empties that I have been getting through recently. The first thing is from this brand called AHC, and I just finished their lotion as well as a toner, and they're the exact same bottle, so I'm not going to show both. They're just different contents, of course, inside, but the bottles are exactly the same. This one is their Hydra B5 lotion. I purchased the product because they have a huge cult following on Chinese social media, the brand AHC overall, but it's actually a K-beauty brand. It's made in Korea. However, I don't enjoy this as much. I finished the whole bottle because, like I said, I hate products going to waste, and this one didn't irritate my skin, so I could tolerate it. But both products have very strong synthetic fragrance, and I just purchased their sleeping mask as well, and it has the same very strong chemical scent to it, and that was not a pleasant experience. The toner was both products are hydrating enough for me, and in terms of performance, they performed up to par, and I was okay with it. Both products were fairly affordable, so if you're looking for like an affordable hydrating toner and lotion, I do recommend this, especially if you're on a budget, as long as you had no issue with fragrance overall, or it just like having scent doesn't bother you, then I would recommend those. But if you do have super sensitive skin, especially to fragrance, I would not recommend this. Another thing that I finished is a body butter from Tatcha, and it's the Indigo one. I'm just going to say this is amazing body butter, absolutely worth every penny, even though it is so expensive. It's made in Japan and it's hydrating. The scent is beautiful. It's a pleasant experience putting it on your body. However, it's discontinued. So I won't say too much about it because even if I highly recommend it, we can't buy it anymore. So that's very upsetting. So hopefully they will bring out new body lotions, but the smell of it, it's just absolutely incredible. It's lavender, but for your body, it's totally okay. And it's just super hydrating, and the texture is like, the texture is very light and airy, but still very hydrating. So wonderful, wonderful, wonderful product. I have also used up a moisturizer, which you will notice that I go through moisturizer a lot, and I'm not frugal when it comes to like applying the product. I usually just pile it on, and I've used up the Innisfree Orchid Intense Cream. I have gone through one bottle of this before a few years back. I enjoy this. I'm looking to upgrade my moisturizer in terms of purchasing something that is slightly more anti-aging or preventative measure when it comes to anti-aging, even though this one is designed as anti-aging, but I don't think it is what I'm looking for. It is very hydrating. The texture is thick, but it gets absorbed into your skin really well, and it is formulated with Tatcha orchid extracts that is supposed to improve skin from in terms of texture, dullness, just a variety of aspects. I just think it's a great moisturizer in terms of hydration. Nothing extraordinary, but definitely worth a try. I've gone through the Klairs Youth Drop. I don't recommend this. It did nothing for me, but I've heard a lot of people who rave about it, especially Gotham Mista. So definitely check out her review video, and I'll also link mine up here. I did a Klairs full line, almost full line product line review, but for me, I don't think it's worth the money. I've gone through a L'Occitane Almond hand cream. It's a small one. I love the Almond line. I've gone through the Almond body oil, body lotion, so many bottles of them, and this is lighter than what I'd like, so I won't repurchase this. But if you have, it's great because it doesn't leave your skin feeling sticky or greasy, so it does hydrate it well enough. But for me, I need something super thick, so this one, I'm not going to purchase it, but I did finish it up. Glam Glow Flash Mud Brightening Treatment. I don't recommend this for sensitive skin. If you're looking for like a quick mask treatment that helps brighten and exfoliate your skin, I do think it's a good option if you don't have really sensitive skin. But because of the combination of the physical exfoliant as well as the, I believe, chemical exfoliant in it, it has vitamin C if I'm not mistaken. It was fairly irritating, so I have to use it very gently during shower, so I still have the steam from my shower to sort of keep everything light and airy so it's not too dried up. I used it up and it smells wonderfully citrus and very awakening, but I don't recommend this for sensitive skin. And that wraps up my favorites, not so favorites, as well as empties. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope this one was enjoyable for you guys. I just want to point out that my makeup might have been all over the place. I did it really quickly, so the blending might not be up to par, so I apologize for that. Oh, one last thing, I want to highlight my nails. I love my nail artist. She does an incredible job in terms of Japanese nail style. I will leave her information down below if you're interested in checking her out. She's based in Toronto and Markham, I believe. So if you're looking to find a new nail artist, I highly recommend her. She's so meticulous, absolutely beautifully creative and artistic, so amazing. So that is everything. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a huge thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Say I will if I tear